Hey guys.
Wait, hey guys. We got cut off a little bit. I guess the internet was kind of spotty, so I just wanted to just shoot a quick video. We're going to splice the two videos together because we did film a whole show, so don't worry. And again, we said before we're going to be back next week, 2 weeks from now. So I just want to give you guys a Happy New Year, have a Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa holiday. What's the other one?
If you celebrate any fun with your family, we hope it's merry, healthy, happy, and bright.
Yes.
And if you want to listen, we got the whole episode. Do we just tell them to go find the whole episode uninterrupted on YouTube? Just put the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the whole thing together.
Yeah,
so we're gonna put this in the front and the other thing, so it's gonna all be sliced. So later on, you'll be able to see the whole thing. But yeah, it was kind of interrupted a little bit, but we just wanted to say, hey guys, we're here for you.
And thank you for everybody who came. There were people who came back.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right.
All right,
we
guys.
had the best time. We'll catch you in 2025, everybody.
ADK.
Yeah. Hey guys, we are live. We are the local neighborhood experts. I'm Sharon, and this is Kyle, and we love.
Like, what camera are we on?
I think we're on this one.
Oh, wait, we have two?
Yeah,
Well, it's a split screen. I can't do it.
and we love to talk everything coffee and local events. So today we are in Beachwood.
We're at the secret filming headquarters of the Beachwood Coffee Collective.
Yes,
That's us.
the owner extraordinaire, John Hammack.
With an A. Hammack.
So usually we broadcast at a coffee shop, and today we're doing something a little bit different. We are at a roaster. We're broadcasting in a roaster's place. So I think it's a little bit different than, but it is coffee, so it aligns on what we do.
I'm just gonna say right now,
Yeah.
the sun is in my face. So I'm gonna go like this.
Okay, you're gonna back up.
No. I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh, we have the set designer.
This is what happens. This is what happens when you go live
They're
in
all
new
over
locations.
But I don't have one there yet because it's been winter. And
You're just gonna have to deal with my face like
Being
this.
bright. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with that until
Yeah.
the sun eventually
you want
goes
to
away.
switch?
No.
No,
No.
we're just gonna be uncomfortable.
I'm actually really, I'm really excited
Yes.
because this is where it starts.
Yeah.
Every coffee place that we've been to says that they get their coffee from a local
Needs to be
roaster.
over a little bit more.
Right?
Smooch over.
So when you called me and you were like, "Hey, the guy from Beachwood Coffee Collective reached out to us," I was like, "What is that?"
Right.
And holy, that's cool. That's
Cool.
really cool.
And I saw you had a card in the post office, the Beachwood post office.
You saw that?
Yeah, I saw it.
I saw it the other day. I was like,
Yeah.
I wonder if anyone ever looks at
No, I did. I looked
There
at
you
it,
go.
and then I saw you on Facebook on one of the Beachwood groups, and then you were talking about it's just been in the early days. I guess I saw you, and I said, "Oh, that's kind of cool." And I was telling Kyle, I said, "We have to really get in contact with that guy." And then you actually contacted me, which was cool. So I was like, "Oh,
Well,
wow."
I saw the thing, and I'm like,
Yeah,
hey, you're
yeah.
talking coffee. We
Right.
gotta talk about
So that was cool that we were all on the same wavelength, which was great.
It's also cool that I have walked past your products in Miss Mindy's and other places, and I have seen the bag, and it's very cool to make the connection to
Yes.
the person.
Mm-hmm.
And that first conversation that we had when you walked us through, like, coffee, we talked, Sharon, you and I talked about this in the beginning, like, are we really gonna go down that rabbit hole with coffee?
Yeah, he
And we
is
did.
he really is really knowledgeable about coffee, and we were really like, wow, this is really interesting. We were like, we need to.
And like this big roaster is sitting
Sitting on
right
yeah.
here.
And we're gonna pan and show
It
to you
actually
later
looks
on.
like a TIE fighter out of Star Wars, does it not?
It
It
kinda
does.
If
looks-
Yeah, it
I
kinda
put
does.
those things up, those are the heat shields. If I put them up, they're like big old bat wings. Yeah,
We're gonna take pictures of
Yeah,
this.
we're
You
gonna
guys-
show. We're
you
gonna
guys
make
gotta see
videos.
this.
Yeah, that is actually the roaster we're looking at, and from the bean to the was it the brewed green bean? That's what you'd call it.
Well, there's green beans,
Green
which we'll
beans.
talk, and
Okay.
I have some over there, and then you put them in the roaster, and then it's roasted, then you have to wait, then you grind it, and you drink it.
Okay. Oh wait, we got someone saying something. Hello, good afternoon. Oh hey Michelle, how you doing?
Hey Michelle,
I'm sure.
I'm just gonna
Do I know Michelle?
skirt off this. That sun. Oh my God.
Should
We
wear
got-
sunglasses.
I should have brought sunglasses. See, these are things you learn. I'm gonna write this down.
Yeah, sunglasses.
Bring sunglasses when we go. When we go.
Live remote. You never know.
You never know. You never know when you need sunglasses.
I'd give you mine, but mine are prescription, and you wouldn't be able to see it.
Right. Well, then that's
No.
a problem.
We gotta first, and Michelle's here, and anybody else who's joining us. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much to everybody who's brought us here. Without you guys joining us and commenting and liking and giving feedback to Sharon and myself, we would have never had this conversation. We would have never met John.
Yeah. And John just reached out to me, direct messaged me through Facebook, and that's how we were able to speak. So we're very easily to contact. So
Absolutely.
Just if you want to ask us a question, just contact us.
Yeah. And it's, we love hearing the feedback, you know, the introductions, the places, the owners, the stories. If somebody's not getting their story told, let us know.
Oh,
right?
and one correction. Last week we were at Brew 22, and we said that Felix was the owner. Felix is not the owner. He's a partner, and Teresita is the owner.
Yes.
Yes. We want to make sure we clear that up.
And a world-class cook.
Yes.
Okay?
Amazing.
And she gave us the information for a trivia question at the end of this. The end of this episode.
That's
so
right. That's
thank
right.
you, Teresita.
Yes, thank you.
Listen, Felix is still dope, right?
Yeah, he's amazing.
Okay.
Well, he's a partner. He's a partner. So
Yeah, right. Like they're working it together.
Yeah.
It's their place. It's their energy is a good place to be.
Oh yeah.
And again, going back to that episode, like she knows she wants to work with a local roaster.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Hi,
Eventually.
Ty. What's going on?
Hey, babe. How you doing?
So working with a local roaster, though, it comes at a price point.
Right.
It does. It's not outrageous if you do it correctly.
Okay.
But a lot of people in this industry, let's call it, you know, they're really in it to make a buck.
Right.
And, you know,
They don't want to make a quality.
as I told you the first time, I said, you know, we break even, we make a little bit, but we're not the next Starbucks.
Right.
We don't want to be the next Starbucks.
Okay.
I don't want to, because then you have two problems. You have all the corporate problems, which nobody wants, and your coffee becomes commoditized because every time you go to Starbucks, you get the exact, it's never any different.
Right.
When you get coffee from a local person, it's a shade different every day.
Oh, okay.
Not a lot, but that lets you know that this is actually hand roasted.
Right.
It's not Folgers where they put, 500 pounds in a big machine and they push the thing. When it comes out, they put it over there. Folgers tastes the same every day.
So you're getting that unique feeling from someone that's brewing a local roaster, right? Okay.
And it's like when you go to a restaurant where they rotate things in and out.
Yes.
So if we're rotating in new beans that are coming from new regions, then we're just kind of getting that little change, that little subtle hint and that subtle difference.
Yeah.
Which, and you have to ask yourself right now, if you're on this podcast right now, are you going to be open to exploring new flavors?
Right.
We're not three people here who are going to Dunkin' for our coffee.
Right.
We're not, right?
Right.
You percolate, you got your methods that you're going to share with us.
Right.
I love cold brew.
Right.
And I like different kinds of pour overs.
Yeah.
And I'm very sorry I don't have cold brew for you.
Oh, no,
that's
stop.
okay.
That's
But
perfect.
I have an idea for you.
What's up?
If you just back up just a little, let someone be in your face, because it's not in mine.
Oh,
game changer.
Let's go. Right? Instant comfort. Should have done this 10 minutes ago.
Hi, how you
I only
doing?
thought of it because I'm like, why am I not getting it? But he is. And you're kind of right in the middle.
I'm in the middle. I'm not
It's
getting anything.
oh,
No, I'm good.
Perfect.
I'm good.
Okay, now we're good.
Okay, good.
We're cooking now.
All
That
right.
would have been a long.
Do we start over? We're live. I'm sorry.
No starting over.
Gee.
No do-overs on this one. We can't edit it. We can't do anything.
So we're in Beachwood, the Beachwood Coffee Collective.
Yes. So we're going to talk a little bit about Beachwood. So Beachwood is in the town. It's considered like a region, situated by the Jersey Shore region, and it's Ocean County. And in terms of where we are, we're right off of exit 80 on the Parkway, Garden State Parkway, and we're bordered between Berkeley Township, Pine Beach, and South Towns River. So in case you want to have an idea where we are, Beachwood, New Jersey. And just sprinkling the housing prices, the prices goes for about $300K to about over $700 plus, just so you know, and the taxes around $5,000. It depends on what square footage of your house. So that's a little bit about Beachwood.
Wish we could find a house for 300.
Well,
You might need to update that.
No. I just looked. But it was a 2-bedroom house. So it was like a really,
Yeah.
so it's a really smaller house.
Nothing
So,
you could live in, but.
well, I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do.
Good addition.
So again, I'm Sharon the Finder, and if you're interested in finding a house, I can find you a house. I can find you a buyer for your house, and I can help you with that. And of course, equally important, if you're looking for any kind of financing options, loans, anything in that kind of realm, in that financing space, contact Kyle. He's the funder. Again, Sharon the Finder and Kyle the Funder. All right.
John,
I don't want to know what F. I don't want to know what F you're going to give me. I'm just staying out of this one.
No F's for John. No.
Fiduciary, right?
Oh yeah. Right.
Yeah.
That's your day job, right?
Well, you know, they're both my day job.
Okay.
I do the marketing for this.
Okay.
My son and his friend do the roasting,
Right.
most of it, in the evenings, and I have the free time and the bandwidth to kind of do this. Like
Okay.
they're out working right now, so they don't have time for this, but I do. So yeah, I'm a fiduciary, but we'll worry about
Okay.
that.
We'll skip that.
That's another podcast.
I'll just say Michelle just said no cold brew for you.
No cold brew. No, no. It's okay though, because I know you. Here's the beauty of it, right? There's beans that I can buy here from the Beachwood Coffee
Right.
Collective. I have a grinder at home. I grind them to. You have to
Really
grind
thick,
them,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to do a thick grind for cold brew, and then it sits there, right? So I can turn any of these blends into cold brew, and it's a really simple system. We should share that with people.
Yeah.
I may hijack a whole episode. for
No,
cold
I
brew.
think we could. I think we could make a
The
whole.
cold
Yeah,
brew-
I
cold brew's
wouldn't
a big
mind.
thing, and
Yeah.
people ask us for it.
Oh, really?
My grinder doesn't go that thick.
Okay.
Okay.
We're actually in the process of looking for a new grinder now because people are asking us for that.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so
I'm gonna have to share my system with you too.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I got it off Amazon. It's a real fine screen. So
well, my
I don't-
daughter has one. It's in the basement.
get it out.
Yeah.
Get it out. I'll get it functional the next time we start.
Oh yeah, I've had Kyle's cold brew. It's really good. And you could just drink it without milk or anything. You could just literally drink it, which is hard for me because I don't like black coffee. But your cold brew I can just drink without anything in it.
Most people think I thought for the longest time the coffee had to be bitter. My
No.
entire life it was going to be this bitter drink, and it is not. Even a fresh, so your beans freshly roasted and even poured over are. It's not bitter. It is flavorful. It's fruity.
Mhm.
Dare I even say cold brew done right with the right bean could be sweet, chocolatey.
Yes.
Yeah,
When I
nutty.
tasted your cold brew, definitely a little chocolatey, nutty taste to it.
Technically, coffee is classified as a sweet beverage.
Oh.
Technically,
What?
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
but the problem is you get old. So you know your tongue has different spots.
Yeah.
For
Yep,
different
yep,
flavors,
yep,
right?
yep.
So I'll tell you this, and anybody who's watching out there, next time you drink your coffee and you taste that kind of bitter, it's
Okay.
going to be on the back outside of your tongue. That is because the coffee is old and
Oh.
dried out.
Get out of here.
That's that one. The other bitter is from just over roasting it, and it's just
Right.
now it's just a black water,
Okay.
Mhm.
right? It's not
You haven't
sweet.
browned your
it's-
butter, you've burnt your butter.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yes.
But
Okay.
that stuff on the outside of your tongue is just that it's old and dried out, and that's why you never get that with these because they're brand new.
Well, I'm excited to
I'm
try.
gonna pay attention to that next time.
I'm excited to try your coffee then.
All right, well,
Yeah.
All
let
right.
me bring some. You
All
guys
right. Let's talk amongst ourselves.
Well, that's kind of, but we
don't talk about me. I'm
that's,
right here.
that's how we got there, right? We did the fun facts. We let you know if you guys are looking for a home price,
Yeah.
to reach out to us.
Yep.
This is how we got here, and now we're gonna try some coffee.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So
ready.
I mean, we're rolling.
All right, we got the tour. We're so excited. So which one is this?
I think it's Ethiopian. I think I
This
wrote
is
it on there.
Ethiopian.
He sure did.
Where did you? Yeah.
I might
Yeah.
not have
Oh
wrote it
yeah.
on yours.
Oh yeah, I have it.
Oh man.
Oh, it smells great.
Actually, wait, hold on. I gotta ask you for something. I'm chewing on a mint. Could I have a glass of water?
Yep.
Thank you.
This was his next one, which is going to be cool.
This is Colombian.
This is Colombian.
So we're gonna have 3 coffees that we're gonna taste, guys, because of course he's a roaster. He roasted all of these coffees for us, which I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
And this is also
This is Salawasi.
fresh. So it is fresh roasted to order.
Yes.
If you order this coffee today, he's gonna see your order. Okay.
Wait, hold on, wait.
He's gonna roast your order, and then he's gonna deliver it to you.
Yes. So Ty's asking where we are. We are at a roaster's house, and we're gonna try different roasted coffee that he made for us.
Was this his mug?
I know. Yeah.
Should we tell him the story with the mug or not?
Oh, he said that he only has one mug, so we're gonna have to fight over it. He's to give away.
That's hilarious.
I was like, okay.
I had a bunch more, but people have taken them.
Oh, of course.
So that's
Okay.
Did you tell him my other secret?
How do you get?
Are you giving this mug away?
Yeah. You guys got.
Oh wait, so
No.
someone wants to know how they can get some of the coffee.
Beachwoodcoffee.com.
Okay, so
Beachwoodcoffee.com. Oh, that's a good domain, dude.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's a great
Well,
name.
technically, the company is the Beachwood Coffee Collective, but
Right.
that just doesn't
Yeah,
roll out.
yeah,
If someone
right, it's
show
on
up, Beachwood Coffee, forget it. I'm
Yeah.
not going to bother.
No, I like that Beachwood Coffee. I love that Beachwoodcoffee.com. You ready?
Are we ready?
Yes.
I'm so ready.
Okay, ready.
All right.
All right, what are you guys on?
Well,
Ethiopian first. You notice I let them cool down for you
Yes.
because when it's really hot,
You said that. I have done that from now on. I have let it come to room temperature.
because you can taste things, and when it's hot, it's just
This is light coffee for you. I know.
it is like coffee.
I know. I've done
You
enough
enough
episodes with her
to know.
I know that she
You know her
wants an
preferences.
uppercut of coffee.
Yeah, I want you to smack
However,
me in the face.
This is not.
So,
Lovingly.
With caffeine, with hot
Yeah.
bean water.
With care. With care. I'm not getting involved in
once
that.
again, I'm just going. The Sulawesi will probably do that for you.
It's
Okay.
good though. I like it. It's really smooth.
It's very smooth.
It's
yes,
smooth stuff. It's
right?
like, yeah, it's a smooth, decent cup of coffee.
That's the thing. This is not. If you are just every day you're drinking coffee and it's bitter and it's waking you up, this is a challenge to have a different relationship to that cup of coffee.
To me, this is like third cup.
Sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't want this as my first cup. I would want this like third cup.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
You want to wake up with coffee your way. You're
Yes.
gonna brew some espresso. You're
Yes.
gonna put it in there.
Yeah.
This is you're making a mug. You're heading out.
Yeah.
I'm taking this coffee.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, what's up?
Oh, what you call Michelle wrote down
we had a phrase
beachwoodcoffee.com.
special Yeah.
That's cool. She wrote it in.
Hey. I like. Oh wait. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because we don't have anybody texting. these
Yeah,
sideways.
exactly. Oh, that's
Michelle,
cool. Thank you, Michelle.
thank
Thank you.
Yo, we really.
Oh, and
do.
also Lucy did as well.
Lucy.
Oh, thank you, Lucy.
Oh, look at you.
That's cool.
We got shoppers, man. We got shoppers.
Yeah, we got two shoppers here for you already.
Oh, I'm coming. I'm just getting my own.
Okay. So you want to try?
Nobody
the phone
gave
here?
me any.
What'd you pour in yours?
He has a secret batch.
Ethiopian.
Okay.
Only because I only remember where it was and I was
All
staying.
right. So the next one is Colombian.
We doing Colombia?
Yeah, let's do
All
Colombian.
right, we're doing down the line.
All right.
This smells different already.
Oh, this is a little stronger.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the.
Yeah. This is a
That's
little
the
stronger.
smack.
This is I like. Yeah, this is good.
Smackdown is in.
I like this. This is
Okay.
good. I
Yeah.
I could drink this.
Yes.
Remember what I said when you got here? I said that's your everyday standard that you kind of would measure coffee places against. How's your Colombian? How's your Brazil?
Okay.
How's your Ethiopian?
Oh, okay.
Because that's the way they're supposed to taste.
Okay.
Now, when you get into the Sulawesi or when we have a honey process, Peru, there's no honey, but it's the way they do it. It ends up being a very sweet bean. Then you can't judge one against the other because of the way that they're done.
Correct.
But
Oh.
that
Yes.
is like,
Yes.
you know, I was going to say ketchup of coffees, right? It's the one that
Oh.
goes with everything. It's
Your wife
just
is saying something. Bye.
Kyle, buy the Brazil Cerrado Jose Gomez for home.
She's putting in her order.
I think I only have one of those left. So,
Ah,
and I have to roast it tonight.
All right, listen.
like
I'm
this
gonna
one.
put her on blast. She uses pods.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
pods. However, the coffee that I have made from you, that bag, that Honduran Ethiopian blend, she liked, and she's very particular with coffee. I know her.
Mm-hmm.
If we got into, for the longest time, she was making pots of coffee.
Okay.
I like to add stuff to my coffee.
Yeah, I know.
The grounds.
Yeah.
I give it a flavor. She's a traditionalist, so she wants to taste it straight. If she wants that bag of coffee, we'll get it.
Let's try the last one.
Yeah, right? She said it was amazing.
Yeah.
All right, go for the smack.
So this is the solo. I know.
Let's try it again.
We believe that's how. None of us have actually been
If
there.
anybody knows how to pronounce the name of this country, please.
Yes, please text
Please let us know.
Right, because we're probably messing this up.
I don't want to offend anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that
this
was
is
the
it.
one
This is
for you.
new. I either this one or the Colombian. The back taste is a little
It's flat.
right.
Well, I have it as a mix. So that's our house coffee right now is a mixture of Sumatra, Sulawesi, and then I just dumped in the little bit of extra grounds because there was tiny bits,
Okay.
which we've talked about at the house. We just drink what's called the Snickle Fritz, which are all
Right.
the leftovers. We just put them all in one big thing, and that's what we drink here because we drink a lot of coffee too.
I'm sure.
And whatever doesn't fit in the bag.
I got something there. It's scattered. Whereas this was just Colombian. It was that flavor up front. The Ethiopian was the sweetest to me. Colombian was the most familiar. And this is busy. This is
I thought the Colombian for me was the strongest and it was more familiar. Yeah, definitely more familiar.
the Colombian, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I can't believe how sweet this coffee is. There's
It is
no
sweet.
milk and there's no sugar in here.
Nothing. This is just straight coffee, which I know I would normally drink. I would have to put all the stuff in it, but this is really good to just try it just like how it is.
Well, with your percolated coffee, you are percolating gasoline.
Yes,
Right?
I
So a
am.
little bit of brown sugar helps cut it out. Okay.
Okay. What do you have there? What do you have next there?
So these, just let them cool.
And that what are
People
those?
have that, but that is my house mix of all the things.
all the things.
And I think you're gonna like that one because it's got Colombian in there and Ethiopian in there and Sumatra in there.
Oh, it's Sumatra.
Sulawesi in there. There may even be some old. I can't remember what the first one is. It's kind of like an infinity bottle. An infinity bottle.
Yep.
You just keep adding the stuff in there, and whatever that just becomes whatever it is. I don't even. There's no ratio. We just throw it in there.
Okay.
Okay.
John, how did you find your way to roasting coffee?
Honestly,
Yeah.
my son did this.
Okay.
This is, so I want to say 15, 20 years ago, I started doing what all those fine people are doing, buying coffee off the internet.
Okay.
Right? Because, you just, oh yeah, that sounds good. I'm going to give that a try. And once you go to this, you can't go back.
Right.
You can't go back to Folgers or chock full of nuts or Maxwell. You can't.
Right.
You're done.
It's a warning. Okay.
It's a warning. Don't touch this stuff.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
crack.
Yeah.
Seriously. So I was doing that for probably 10, 12, 15 odd years. Maybe.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And my son went to college in Hawaii and never came home and stayed there and ended up working on a coffee farm, which is really
Interesting.
considering he was a marine biology major. But hey, now he's a farmer.
Children, kids. Go ahead.
So he worked on this coffee farm for these people. He actually lived on the farm. They
Okay.
built their own house and they lived on the farm and they planted the coffee, maintained the coffee, picked the coffee. I don't think they milled. I don't think they milled it because milling, trying to get the coffee bean out of the cherry,
Okay.
is a bit of a process. I can do it by hand, but not when you're doing a ton. You send it to a miller who takes it apart, and then you end up with just.
Oh, I like that. So it's gonna be like a little coffee shop then.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Okay.
Cool. Oh, okay.
So we're, once again, early stages.
Okay.
Because this is, I hate to keep saying that it's all new. It sounds like I just started last week, but we're trying to gauge as opposed to, I don't want to spend $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 on all this stuff and sell 4 bags of coffee. And then what did I just do? That's dumb.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So what we're trying to do is grow, expand, grow, expand. So that's the next logical step.
Okay.
Right.
And then probably one of those big monstrous roasters because we've got 3 retail accounts that are coming online.
Okay.
And depending on how much they want a week.
Do you know? Can you say the retailers?
I probably shouldn't.
Okay.
I mean, I would love.
No,
I would love to.
No, it's fine.
But I don't know if they're and we're in the running to be there.
Okay.
So I don't want to go say, hey, we're doing this.
Right.
No.
That makes sense.
We didn't decide on you yet.
Right.
They have samples. they're sampling, and we're going to talk. But, you know, there's one in Tom's River. There's one supposedly coming in Beachwood. That's another thing. If it comes in Beachwood, then I don't really want to open one to compete with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know. I haven't heard back if that's really happening. And then there's another one that I probably could talk about. It's a coffee truck
Okay.
that goes around. And now,
What's the name of their? Oh, you can't say.
No, it's okay.
Oh no, I didn't know.
but they're going to have a second truck next year.
Okay.
And they're looking for diverse suppliers. They already have the samples.
Yeah.
So I actually need to talk to her and see what she thought. We gave them to them last week. So it's crazy.
This is very
Didn't think
good.
it was going to happen like this. Just thought
I'm
it'd
so
be like
excited
us,
for
you know.
I'm so excited for
Thanks.
you. I'm so happy because this is like, I saw when you first started, and now you've grown to this level, and it's just really cool to just see the whole thing and come
We
in.
started out
process.
with. I'm going to show you something.
Okay.
A couple things, because we're going to talk some more coffee, right?
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
what we're doing.
So this will work. These I'm going to bring over. I don't know if
This is cool, guys.
because I got to tell you,
This is really cool.
every single person asked me.
Out on coffee.
Every single person asked me the same question. Oh, where do you get the beans? I don't know why they asked me this. Every
Right.
single person. Why do you care? Like,
Right.
okay, I'll tell you, but it's just, that is the question that we get from everybody.
Okay.
So I'm going to answer that for you in a sec. But
Sure.
This was our original packaging. Just your craft paper.
Right.
We started with the printer, printing our own labels.
Okay.
Because it was the cheapest way to go. Now, you want to smell something good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Smell that.
Are you serious?
Oh,
It's already there.
I know.
sorry,
right?
it's sneaking out,
This is
isn't it?
great. This is, yeah, right.
Right?
That's a happy place.
Yeah, that's what I want to smell when I get
That
in the
is-
morning.
Right? I wanna dive into
Oh
that.
my gosh, I love that. You know what happens? My husband, he makes coffee for me in the morning. So when I walk down the stairs, this is what I smell.
John, that is.
So this is Dutch Java Estate. And the reason I'm showing this is
Oh, I get to smell it.
when we roast it, it has to sit for a week to a week and a half
Okay.
before you can grind it. So we put them in these, we still use these bags, and we just write on it what
Right.
it is. And then
Oh,
when I
okay.
when I dump this out, I just scratch it out, write the next one.
Okay.
So that we can let's call it aging them.
Yeah.
So we age them appropriately, because if I put them in want to hand me one of those bags right in front of the roaster?
Yeah, I do.
So this is our real packaging. So it's all fancy and green and got labels and stuff.
That's what you
That's
shared
what
with
you shared with us,
Sharon,
yeah,
what
that's what
I
we got,
ground
that's
and
what we
what I
got.
brewed
Right.
for Lucy.
And when you
That was
buy it, that's
incredible.
how it's gonna look.
Yeah.
Right.
So the problem is, if I put the beans in here and then you say, "Oh, I want that ground," then I got to rip open your bag,
Oh.
or I got
Okay.
to just make a new. I don't like that, so I'll
Right.
make you a new bag, and these bags aren't cheap. So I was like, you know what? Those are cheap.
Okay.
So I have 7 or 8 of them sitting right now full of coffee, just
Yep.
waiting to see if you want the whole beans, I'll just put it in a bag and send it to you.
Seasoning.
If you want it ground, we got to wait the appropriate time.
Okay.
Because that's another bittering issue is CO2 gas,
Right.
which it turns out it makes it bitter. So if you don't let that off gas, so
Well, all right. So
they've all got that little gas valve.
full circle me, because I didn't know what that gas valve was. Okay. My entire life, I'm going to the
Yes,
store
I didn't know.
and I'm standing in front of the bags of coffee. I'm going. And
You
I'm
thought
trying
it
to
was
smell-
a thing for you to smell the coffee. You thought they cared about you.
No.
He got me live on camera.
Yes.
Okay? Vulnerable is me. Okay? Yes. I thought it was a smell valve. Okay? What is that? I was blown away.
It's a one-way valve that lets the CO2 out but doesn't let oxygen in. Because otherwise you could just let them degas. But
Okay.
then you're going to get oxygen, and they're going to get oxygenated, and
That
they're going to
makes
get that
sense.
bitter that we
Right.
talked about on the outside.
Because it oxidizes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why they say on coffee bags, leave in a dry, dark place, right?
Not in your freezer.
Correct.
Right.
Because your freezer is so dry in there that it will suck all the moisture out, and your stuff will be all dried up. So don't ever put your coffee in the freezer
freezer.
ever.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, good to know.
And so there you go. So like I said, we have tons of these sitting around. And anyway, back to the original question.
Okay.
Here is some Tanzanian pea berry from smoking beans.
Okay.
That's one of the suppliers.
Okay.
Sweet Maria's. There's some. I roasted up all the Peru. This is from a different one. So
Okay.
we don't just get it from one place and roast it up. And we kind of shop and see what's good, what's the new crop. Is the new crop better than the last crop? Yeah, this one's okay. Okay, well, we'll get something different this time. We won't get the same thing anymore. And that's why if you see on our website, a lot say limited quantity. Because I only have...
Because it is, yeah.
Right.
Well, you only have a pound.
Yeah, if I have a pound or two left, and I'm not going to get any more,
It's limited.
it's limited, and when it's gone, it's
100%.
just gone, and we'll move on. I mean,
Right.
That's so similar to what I've come to understand. It's almost similar to wine. We're growing a crop of grapes. It might be a rotation of a certain grape,
Right.
and we're gonna hit that once, and then we're gonna 100 bottles of wine. Who orders said wine? There you go.
Right.
So maybe they had 100 pounds of that crop
Yep.
that they made, that they grew, and then everybody gets a pound. So
well, they make a little more than that. But I will say, like this. This is from Sunrise. This is, if anyone can see with the light, these are called micro lots. So these are direct. Does it even show it on here? No, it'll show on their website. It'll show you the altitude it was grown at, where the actual things, who the. Does it show on this one? Doesn't say. Well, it does show you the harvest and the lot number. Harvest in 2023, the lot number was 43.
Okay.
It'll show you who the owner of the farm, or if it's a cooperative and there's like 5 farms and they all.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
This one is a cooperative. It's called the Yeshua, it's on our site, whatever it's called, honey process, and it's about 5 farms.
Okay.
But they're all, 40 acres. I mean, they're small. They're family little operations.
40 acres,
Right.
family size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying it's not
Right.
10,000 acres like you're getting somewhere else. So, and that's why I said it's a little different every time. That's why they give you the lot number. Maybe lot 42 is great. When lot 44 comes out, maybe it's not so great.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we're going to find something different.
Okay.
We'll see how 45 is, maybe that one.
And that's why you said this is a different experience when you're ordering from a local roaster rather than going into like a.
It is.
So because you never know what the taste is. It's always going to be like a hint of something different.
You are essentially taking what the farmer is growing,
Right.
and you are preparing it for the public.
Yeah.
You are a person in Beachwood. You are the
Yeah.
person in Beachwood. You're the Beachwood
I
Coffee
might be
Collective.
the only person.
Yeah, you are.
Right.
As of today.
But
And
still.
you are essentially your farm to cup.
Yeah.
Your farm to cup.
Yep.
That's a
With no chemicals added. This is just all pure bean.
from the earth.
From the
From
earth.
the earth. That's the thing. This man is roasting your bean that you're going to drink in your cup in this machine right here,
Yes.
and it is coming delivered to your house. We're not sitting in a I'll say it. We're not sitting in a warehouse owned by Folgers,
Right.
or Starbucks, or any other name brand cup of coffee that you would drink. This is coming from, as he just showed us, a farmer in Peru. I wish I knew his name. I wish I knew their name.
I could get it for you.
It's
Yeah.
In
that's-
seriousness, it's on there. They'll tell me who it is. They have
That's-
pictures of the guys.
That's
That's
that,
great.
And
that-
it's like
that's
this
beautiful.
wife
Yeah,
and
that's great.
kid
Yeah,
out there,
yeah.
and they're picking the
Because we
beans.
drink coffee all the time, and just to say that we get it's going to be from this XYZ farmer.
Yes.
And what his crop was this week or this month or whatever it was, and then to drink that.
Sharon, I'm having the same moment right now, sitting in here, understanding this, as the same as Brew 22 last week.
Oh yeah.
I'm having the exact same
Yeah,
moment.
yeah.
This is what the local neighborhood experts are searching for.
Oh,
Like
this
that.
is me. Yeah, this is me all day.
100%.
Yeah, this is me all day.
Okay.
All
This
day
is a
long.
blend of all.
This is all
Okay.
day.
Well,
This is
whatever
me, whatever it is.
however that math did it, this is it.
This is me all
Wow.
day. Someone, Katie, is this you?
Yeah. Hi, Kate.
Hi.
She told me she might tune in. Are we live again?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
okay,
live.
good.
We're live.
We've been live the whole time. We've been recording. 'Cause
Yeah.
this is the most, is this the most off the cuff episode we've
Yeah,
done?
this is the most off the cuff.
This is the most that I feel that I've engaged with coffee.
Yes.
I feel connected to coffee now. And now I love the places that we've gone
Oh,
to.
yeah.
Revolutionary, G&M.
Now you
I got
understand
that very
them a
much
little
at G&M.
better.
100%.
Because this is what they're doing. They're taking it one more step and they're making you.
But you know what? I think that we're so used to having things so uniform, and we want to make sure that every time we
You're
get
in
it,
the drive-thru.
right, we want to get the
Yes.
same exact coffee. But this, I love the fact that we have. It's more real. It's organic. Organic is not the same every time.
No.
So
No,
this
it's
is
not.
right. So this is like what we need to like reframe our
Yeah.
thoughts about coffee or going to a local roaster.
It's an invitation to. We're not forcing
Yeah,
you.
no,
Nobody here
no.
is going to force you to do it because it comes with.
This is so good.
Do I dare say it? You're not. It lacks a little bit of uniformity,
Right.
and that's what gives it its genuine nature. Right.
Right.
You're not going to get the same thing all the time. You're going to get, because now you're being invited to understand it's a different crop. It's a
Right.
different temperature. It's a different something. So you've got to be open to wherever this is going to take you.
Right. You don't know where it's going to take you, but wherever it is, it's always good.
But it's going to be caffeinated and it's going to taste
It's
good.
always
Oh,
good.
I got decaf now. I have decaf now.
Can you? All right.
I mean, I haven't roasted it yet. I just came in. It's
Okay.
I'm also I'm gonna allow myself to be vulnerable again. Do you understand, and can you please explain decaffeinated coffee to me?
yes and no.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
I don't know how exactly they do it, but there's 2 or 3 different methods. So this is a Mexican. You notice how dark and how much darker they are.
So
Way
this is
darker.
the bean already. This is not roasted
Can the
yet.
camera see
Okay.
this? Can we-
No.
I don't know if they'll get the color
Would you
differentiation.
get it?
But this is decaf. This is regular.
Okay.
So,
It is significantly darker, guys.
Yes.
Like noticeably darker.
and it's more expensive because they have to do
What?
they have to do stuff to it.
To make it decaffeinated.
Yeah, so-
Science.
Yeah, they're not. It's not grown decaffeinated. It's just coffee, right? What they do, that is done by what's known as a Swiss water process or a mountain water process, where they soak it in water,
Okay.
copious amounts of water. Takes a lot of water
Okay.
to suck the caffeine out, right? Now they have other ones where they use like ethyl acetate and all that. I'm not. No, you only want water process.
May I? May I
Open
take a
it?
stab
Yeah.
at? No. May I take
Sure.
a stab at what I think is going on?
Sure.
This is coffee grown from the earth.
Yeah.
Okay? The same exact process that you just explained to us. Then it's not roasted though, correct?
No,
Okay.
it's green.
So it is from the fruit. It is green coffee that they then soak in water. Okay?
Yep.
It's not roasted, it's not ground. It's just like this. What happens to cold brew when you have a roasted whole bean? You're
steeping it in water.
You're steeping it, and it's cold brew is twice, dare I say, twice as heavily as caffeinated as drip coffee because
sucking
you're
the caffeine.
allowing it to do it. So before they roast it and turn it into coffee, they draw the caffeine from the water. Then they dry it as best they can.
And
then
then
you roast it.
Again.
Then you, oh my
Right.
goodness.
So it's basically been
It's cold brewed.
Cold brewed.
It's
Cold
cold brewed.
Right, it's cold brew. So
And
that's
decaffeinated,
decaf
yeah,
coffee.
decaf is cold brew
and
coffee.
the difference is when you cold brew, you're taking that liquid. These
Right.
guys are just rinsing and rinsing.
Oh, of course.
rinsing.
Yes.
So-
They're running it through. We have caffeinated water. It's like, yes. And then they're constantly getting it out of there.
Yep. And
They're not taking it. They're letting it sit there. It is permission. It's like, hey, it just naturally leaches.
I wonder how that would taste, that cold brew.
Like gasoline.
Lean, yeah,
Like
that would be-
gasoline.
that would
You could
be-
just dab it onto your tongue and be good to go.
Yeah, that would be good. I'd like to try that directly.
Well, I already ground it all up. I'm sorry. So it's
Okay.
but
But can you do
okay.
that though? Can you get it from the bean that's not even roasted and then drink that?
what do you mean?
Do we
That's
have?
how you would dab. Wait, oh no, you would have to have the fruit.
Okay.
You would have to have the green bean. You would let it sit in water. But his method is saying that they let it sit and probably for a period of time, and then they drain everything.
Yeah.
Then they fill it back
Yeah,
up. Then
they
they
just
Drain
drain
everything and they keep
Yes,
doing it over and over
exactly.
for a certain amount of time, right?
Exactly.
But it's it's better for you as a person not to be drinking ethyl acetate is one.
Yeah.
They call that the EA method. I forgot what the other one is, but it's a different chemical. I don't want chemicals.
No.
I mean, most of this stuff, they don't really certify it organic very often, and the reason is, like I said, it's a 40-acre plot. You know how much it costs to have somebody come in and
Yeah.
they don't. I mean, these guys are just living in they're a mile high.
Yeah.
They're in the middle of the Andes. They don't
right.
have any chemicals to put down.
No.
Right.
Do
You
you
know
want
what I'm
to
saying?
lug all that stuff up?
Right.
No.
They can't afford it.
Yeah.
They can't afford it. They just plant the things, pick the things, and that's the end of it.
At the same time, though, if they could, there is a higher price point for being certified organic. So it's a little bit of a trade-off.
It is, but not for them. For me, it's a higher price point. But for those poor guys, it doesn't transfer to much for them.
Okay.
And then
Because
they're-
of the extra steps, because of the extra materials, because of the... Yes.
Well, you got to
I
have the
understand.
inspector has to come out. It's just a charge, right? The inspectors have to come, and we got to watch you do this, we got to do that. You're just paying for them to do that.
Okay.
And they're like, no, I'm just putting coffee. I don't really care.
Yeah, man.
So it's very hard to get. People always say, is it certified organic? It's not certified, but
Well,
it
it's
is.
organic.
It's organic, but it's not certified because, those poor people don't have enough money to exist. They're not going to spend more money on a certification that they don't care.
After having learned about that, after having had this conversation, it is organic. It is of the earth. That man grew
There's
that.
no-
How
Yeah.
organic
Oh,
can you
yeah,
get?
totally.
There's no additives.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
You know what?
It's
That's
got
a
a deep
rabbit.
question. I hear it.
That's a rabbit hole I'll get down another time. Because I was going to ask.
Tell me the question, and I won't answer it.
What
I know, right?
if you
Here all
add
day.
something? So adding something to the soil is inorganic, right? Because you're promoting growth, or you're
Yeah, I think
adding
so, right,
nitrogen
yeah.
and.
Well, if
you
you're
know.
adding chemicals, yes. If you're adding, can I say manure? on
Manure,
what?
that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
not.
That's
right.
technically organic. So
Yeah.
that's what they're doing, right? They're just adding fertilizer. that's-
Compost, fertilizer, yes.
But they can't afford to schlep up, 20 tons of
chemicals.
chemicals
Right.
a mile into the Andes to put it on here. They're just like, no,
Yeah.
it's not worth it to us. We're here.
Yes.
We've been doing this for hundreds of years this
Right.
way. This is the way it works. You take this stuff.
This
you do
is
it.
our yield, right?
This is
We
our yield.
yield beautiful plants here. We got beautiful fruits. Our coffee's delicious. What are we going to add this stuff for? For you're telling me 1.8% extra nitrogen in my ground? What's that going to do for us?
Then you have to have those little testers.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have the little testers. Some of them probably don't have electricity, to be quite honest. Some of these people are really on the shoestring.
Right. I would
And,
imagine.
that's another thing. A lot of these are what are called organic free trade, or well, sometimes they're organic, but they're free trade or fair trade.
Okay.
Right.
So they're making sure that these guys don't get ripped off.
Yep.
If they're charging me $7 or $8 a pound, they're not paying this guy like 72 cents.
Correct.
They're making sure he gets his cut
Correct.
fairly.
Which he should. It's his fruit,
Yeah.
right? He's the person who brought this here. If he's not growing it, we're not drinking it.
Exactly.
So that's the thing.
No farmers, no food.
Yes.
Right.
His family has been doing this for generations. He watched his father do it. His father watched his grandfather do it. They know how to make that fruit, and that coffee is delicious.
Yeah.
And I am so glad to celebrate them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you,
Oh yeah, definitely.
and your son.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you
It's
were at a
more him.
crossroads.
I'm just the guy that talks. He's the one that does it.
Yeah, but you explain it so well.
He's actually really good
I
at
would
it.
love
He's
to-
just not here.
Right.
That's fine.
Yeah.
When the time comes, you know what? We'll plan a second shoot.
Yeah, well, definitely.
We got to plan a second shoot because now we got to sit down. What's his name?
David,
We got to sit down with David.
Yes.
the coffee whisperer.
The
Coffee
Coffee Whisperer.
Whisperer.
All right. You
Yes.
heard it first. That's where we're going. Future episodes.
Definitely.
He just stares at that little window.
And he kind of knows.
Kind of has that blank look on his face. Huh? And then all of a sudden he's like, now.
Oh, like, okay.
Go ahead. All I do is log it in the computer.
All right.
All right, so
Wow. That was
that
a big
was
one.
that was a big one.
That was a big
You didn't
one.
even get
Yeah.
any treats. You didn't get anything.
No.
No, we'll get treats later.
All right.
All right, so I think we're done, right?
I think we're done.
Yeah, we're
We
done.
had some
Wait.
trivia
I was
questions
gonna
for
say,
you
where's the
guys.
trivia question?
No,
We had some local events lined up.
But we were just
You can
like-
still see Santa, right?
Yeah, you can still see Santa at ADK Realty right off of 37, and it's 1071, and he's going to be there December 21st. I think 10 to 5. I think it's on a Saturday, 10 to 2 maybe.
And he's a pet friendly Santa. I
Pet
remember this from
friendly,
last
yeah,
time.
pet friendly Santa.
1071, 37.
37, yeah. And you could bring your pets and you could take pictures of Santa. With your kids also, if you want to take if you have kids, take them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Kids welcome.
And next week we're not going to be here.
we're not.
Taking it off?
We're gonna.
Well, it's Christmas.
I understand. I understand.
Christmas,
Coffee
and
waits for no man.
And New Year's.
And New Year's, so 2
trust
weeks.
me, we're gonna be drinking delicious coffee.
Oh yeah.
The coffee flowing at our houses over the holidays.
It's amazing. We drink up.
So please, can we?
What?
You should never take our word for
Oh
this.
yeah. Never.
This is definitely an open invitation with a warning, though. He gave you fair warning. If you drink this coffee, if you make a transition to locally roasted fresh coffee, it's gonna become a problem. So
I just want to show
It's a good
you.
problem.
it is. Buy and
you-
consume at your own risk.
Yes, definitely go online and order
If
Beachwood.
you want to support
coffee.
local farmers, this is how you do it.
Yes, definitely.
I would have never come this far to realize that drinking locally roasted fresh coffee would be supporting farmers.
Yes, farmers. That's
In
really
Peru.
good. I know, that's really
I
good
know.
to know. Yeah, I
Other
wouldn't
side of
know
the
that.
world. Well,
I know.
downside. All the way at the bottom of the world, basically.
So support local farmers, support
Absolutely.
local coffee roasters, and again, Beachwood Coffee Collective, John Hammack. and
Beachwoodcoffee.com.
Beachwoodcoffee.com is where you
Yeah.
can get the coffee, and Beachwood Coffee Collective is the company. And again, we're going to be gone for 2 weeks, and then we're going to be back January, I think it's the 8th? Yeah, January 8th. So guys, have a happy holiday.
If you like this, give us a thumbs up, follow the page, leave us a comment, and tell us where we should go next.
Yep.
All right.
And next year, New Year in 2025.
Absolutely. Have a beautiful, happy holiday. The Happy New Year.
Yes.
Okay? And nothing but health, wealth, and opportunities in 2025.
Happy
And
holidays,
good
guys.
coffee.
Bye.